Crypto.XL, where we uncover the hidden gems of the crypto market. Are you ready to discover the next big thing in investing? Get ready to embark on an exhilarating journey with us as we hunt for small-cap coins with the potential to explode. Join us as we dive deep into the world of small-cap cryptocurrencies, exploring their untapped potential and uncovering opportunities for growth that could turn your investment into a fortune. Whether you're a seasoned investor looking for the next big winner or a newcomer eager to learn the ropes, Crypto.XL is your ultimate destination for insightful analysis, expert tips, and the latest trends in the small-cap crypto market. Remember, this is not financial advice. Only invest money you can afford to lose. Don't miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime. Hit that subscribe button and join us on this thrilling adventure to uncover small-cap gems that could skyrocket your portfolio to new heights. Let's make 50-100x gains together.
And we're live. Good day, guys. This is Crypto.XL, back today with more crypto updates and news. And as predicted, the Ethereum ETF has passed.
All right, yeah, coming back live and direct. So we are fluctuating around the 67K area. And the range actually is between 66K and 73K, right? So the way I see it is as we come down, I would look at that as opportunity to accumulate. And as we go back up, well, I'm not really trading that much. I would probably just try to accumulate on the lows. Now, if we were to break down and we were to come down to the 53K area, that would cause a lot of panic and a lot of people will be flushed out of the market. If you look at the altcoins right now, the altcoins are down. They're down a lot. There's some coins that are down 70%. AI Tech is one of the coins that I feel is at a really, really good discount right now and is a really good buy opportunity. To me, I would take advantage of that, right? BAI, one of the coins that I purport, that I mention a lot on this channel, that coin is down significantly. It's down more than 85%, and it continues to make new lows. GPAI, another coin that's down tremendously, and what other? Oh yeah, DexCheck. DexCheck is completely getting destroyed. I think it did break the 50 cents. The 50 cents mark, or is it 0.05? Yeah, 0.05. It's broken to 0.05. So it's below 5 cents, and it's fighting that 0.048. Around that price range. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that it's important not to be shaken out of the market, not to let your fear take over, because if you let your fear take over, at the point where you make your fear take over, that's the point where the market starts reversing. And when it starts reversing, and then you see go up, and then you'll say, oh, it's just a fake out. It's going to come back down anyway. And then it keeps going up some more. Or it might pull back a little bit to confirm your thoughts before going to all-time highs, proceeding to go to all-time highs later. So I'm looking at this ping pong game, this sideways action as an accumulation zone, all right? So basically, we see that Bitcoin is still fluctuating around the 67K region, right? And we said that this is a possibility that this could go on for quite some time. It's actually been a while, right? It's been almost 2 months now that we're fluctuating above 53K, and our high is about 73K. And, the anticipation is on for us to eventually break that, right? So in the future, we will break it. But right now is a very good accumulation zone, because if you were to look at the prior cycles, the 3 cycles before, after we break all-time highs, we end up fluctuating around all-time highs around that area. All right, to get back to what I was saying, right? So basically, now you have both parties vying for the White House, right? And the Democrats had quite a tough anti-crypto stance. They wanted to outlaw crypto, and they wanted to make it illegal for you to have self-custodian wallets. And what that was going to do was it was going to cause a backlash to the so-called 50 million Americans or so that have had crypto, that have used crypto, or that do own crypto. It represents a violation of their rights. It represents a violation of their constitutional rights, which is right to property ownership, right? Because basically what they're saying is that they'll be able to confiscate your crypto. And that's akin to someone coming into your home and seeing if you have a watch that you like or a phone that you like, and them saying, well, give me your phone. You have to register your iPhone, or you have to register your Android phone. And them saying, well, you can't own your phone outright. We own your phone. You don't own your phone. And when did you buy that phone? Matter of fact, you can't own the newest model we want. You could only own the iPhone 7. You can't have anything. So it's a violation. So even though the majority of Americans don't own crypto, or a majority might not be interested in crypto, the people who do own crypto or who are interested in crypto, it would be enough of those people to swing the vote into the Republicans' favor. So Biden would have lost this election. And matter of fact, I think he still is going to lose this election because of this tough crypto stance. So the banks are paying off the politicians and have been for forever since the banks exist, right? So it's within the politicians' best interest, those who were being paid, the old guard, to continue to have this very strong crypto stance. Except that more and more Americans, as time continues, are adopting crypto and using crypto as a form of payment, as a way to invest, or just something fun in their spare time. So as time continues, once you let the genie out of the bottle, and this genie in this case is technology, you can't put it back into the bottle. And as history has shown, technology always progresses in the end. And those on the wrong side of history fade out with history, right? So there is no other choice but to adopt crypto in some way. Because if the United States wanted to be anti-crypto, the other countries around the world will start adopting crypto regardless of what the US does. So basically, other countries will have a head start in their acquisition of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other crypto assets. So in other words, the US will not be able to stomp out and stop crypto. All they can do is prevent some of their citizens from holding crypto, which means that they only end up putting themselves behind this race because people around the world are going to own crypto anyway. So they have changed their stance, and their stance now is to obtain as much crypto as possible. But now they want the American citizens to go through their financial institutions to obtain this crypto. And any politician with an anti-crypto stance in 2024, eventually they're going to get voted out of office, and they're going to be seen as a dinosaur. So how does this all feed into my thesis of why we're in a bull run and why I am obtaining the small caps now? Well, I'm front running the situation just as I front ran Ethereum. I thought that Ethereum was going to run and the Ethereum ETF will pass eventually. So I front run that train and acquired as much Ethereum as possible. Now, moving forward and to show how my thesis feeds into the altcoins, eventually I believe the floodgates of crypto are going to be open within the United States, and the Western world follows the United States lead, and the rest of the world follows what the Western world does, right? So eventually what I'm trying to say, Q4 2024, heading to Q1, Q2, and the rest of 2025, we see the floodgates of crypto opening up and it being a very, very big deal going forward, especially as we head into 2025. So I'm seeing things 4x where they are now. And I feel that a massive run is going to happen. It's going to be a tidal wave. And I'm already getting my surfboard ready I'm getting positioned on my surfboard, and I'm getting ready to ride the wave. I'm not going to wait until I see the water coming in to prepare, right, for the tsunami. I'm going to already prepare long ago. And if it gets too hectic or it gets too crazy, I could start lowering my risk in the future and DCAing out, right? If it gets too insane, I can start coming out when it gets too fluffy, right? This way I keep my risk low. By investing when it's low, I keep my risk low. By coming out when it's too high, I keep my risk low. See, I want to be able to enjoy life, and I want to be able to relax. So I don't want to always be chasing the carrot. I don't want to be like a rabbit chasing the carrot that never gets the carrot. I just start early. You see these trends happening. It's kind of obvious actually. So we now have Trump making statements such as he's going to stop these people from, confiscating your crypto. He's going to be like the crypto champion, and he wants innovation to stay in America, and he wants to promote the companies here, which is a complete 180 from 2019, right? But this channel predicted those things. So absolutely, what we're going to do is we're going to front run the trades. We're going to front run the trades. We're going to front run the trades, and we're going to be ahead of the curve. And when all this hype and mania starts to develop, late 2024, early 2025, we're going to be sitting in a really, really good position on top of the clouds, deciding what we're going to do. Now, to my more risky investors, to the people who are looking for those ridiculous multiples, I've mentioned a few coins before, and I'm going to continue to mention them. While they're getting decimated in this pullback, and by decimated, I mean like 80% pullback. And I know getting an 80% pullback in some of the investments seems insane. But this is where the money is made. It's made when you buy. You have to be able to stomach those 80% pullbacks. And let me rephrase that. You have to be able to DCA into strong projects when they're on a discount, doing an 80% pullback. Now, if you go and you buy a bunch of crap that's going to go to zero, that is not my methodology, right? My methodology is to look at the market leaders, and I'm going to name a few here. I mentioned AI Tech. I mentioned GCAI. A super high risk play that I'm looking into and I'm very big on is VIA. VIA is getting completely destroyed, but as it gets destroyed, I continue to DCA. So I'm doing it in such a way that I don't use all of my ammunition right away. I take my time. I take my time with what I'm doing, right? I'm not really going crazy. I'm just taking my time and DCAing slowly, right? So if we were to go down further, I get more coins. If we go down further than that, I get even more coins. If we get a massive wick to the downside, I get a lot of coins, right? I'm not exhausting my ammunition right away. I'm taking my time here. So if we have a quick push to the upside, I mean, I'll be very good because I've been DCAing for a long time. Because it's my idea that we are still in the bull run. So any of these discounts, it's just going to mean that when we break all-time highs to the upside, that the profit is just going to be that much more. So I don't see it as a net loss because my mindset and the way I look at the market is long term. It's not short term. I'm not looking at a 20% or 40% this week and next week. I'm not thinking like that. I'm thinking along the terms of the 4-year cycle. I'm thinking about next year. Where are we going to be next year, right? So if we're going to be higher than where we are now, if Bitcoin's going to be higher than where we are now next year, then the prices that are getting beaten up now are just discounts for next year's appreciation, right? I'm just getting in lower. So that's how I look at it. Another thing, I mentioned VIA. VIA is completely destroyed, by the way. But the way I see it, that makes it easier to get to a high tier. It makes it easier to get to Emerald tier, right? Or Emerald Elite. It makes it easier because the price keeps coming down. Whereas the entry point before was, 6K, now the entry price is going to be 3K. And maybe it keeps on coming down. Maybe it becomes 2K at some point. I don't know. I don't know where the bottom is. I never said I knew where the bottom is, right? What I did say was that I believe that the top is going to be higher than the tops that we've seen before, right? So I'm going to continue to play that instinct and to play that thesis to make the best decisions I can to put myself in a best strategic advantage. And we're going to see what happens, right? But I do think that Q4 2024 is going to be explosive. We have the elections coming up. We have the rates that are going to be lowered. A lot of interest rates have been quite high for a very long time. We're going to have stimulus packages that are going to be given out to a lot of the people. And this is going to create a high amount of liquidity that risk-on assets are going to benefit from. So first, you're going to see stock prices go up. Stock prices are quite good right now, actually. They keep talking about a recession that hasn't happened yet. Where's the recession? We're going to eventually, if a clock that doesn't move is right twice a day, so eventually they're going to be correct. But I can't wait around for a recession, right? There's more money made in the markets waiting for losses than the actual losses that happen in the market. So there's an opportunity cost that you have by not taking action, right? So we're still in the 4-year cycle, big bull run end of 2024, bull run early 2025. We're looking for a pullback towards the end of 2025. 2026, I believe, is going to be a devastating year with nothing but down. Maybe another strategy is to start shorting early 2026, right? If we believe that 2026 is going to be a down year and all the markets are going to be crashing, real estate, stocks, bonds, crypto, if everything's going to be crashing, then possibly doing a low leverage short January 2026, 2x, 3x leverage short, that might be a good trade. But also, if everything's going to be crashing in 2026, that means a lot of exchanges might be going out of business. So the exchanges where you have your short, maybe they close down, right? Because if you look at this past bear market, we had a lot of exchanges that closed, right? Voyager closed down, Celsius closed down. There's a few others that just completely went out of business, right? So you have to manage your risk. So if you are trying to short 2026, maybe you don't have too much in one place, right? And maybe throughout all of these collapses, at some point you start getting more draconian measures again dealing with crypto. But the problem that they're going to have is that they've let the cat out the bag in 2024, and which is what they're going to be doing. There's going to be a lot of on-ramps coming into crypto. So it's going to be easier. It's going to become easier as time progresses, heading into Q3 2024, heading into early 2025. The on-ramps is going to be easier to get in. So the only thing I'm saying is you want to get in at an 80% discount. You don't want to get in when everybody believes in it. By the time everyone believes in it, that means that your exit liquidity. That's what that means. You're just coming in and you're pumping other people's bags. So it's actually lower risk to buy when you have an 80% decrease in price than to come in and buy when everything's already up 400%, right? Because now when you buy when everything's up 400%, you're getting less of a quantity of crypto. So you're going to make less, right? So this is a high risk game that we're playing. Everything I'm talking about is definitely high risk. What I'm talking about only works if we continue to be in a bull run from 2024, 2025. The second that changes around, then it works in the opposite, right? But again, it's my theory that we are still in a bull run. It's also my theory that this bull run is going to continue through 2025, right? So this has been your latest market update, my latest strategy. You get to see some insights into the way that I see things and the way that I'm planning things. And do remember that the Patreons are getting buy alerts, which I think is extremely important because it's very uncertain in a market like this when the amount of attention that we have for crypto is at an all-time low. It's at almost bear market lows. It's at that same level. So when it's at that low, it's good to have someone with experience who could just look at things analytically and without emotion and to let you see things through my eyes to spot the opportunities. So I'm spotting the opportunities and I'm picking the assets and I'm sending out buy alerts to my Patreon to let them know when I'm buying, right? So that's the thing. We're remaining stoic over here. We have a plan and we're executing the plan. And everything so far has been going according to the plan. And we're going to be getting into a lot of pre-sales of the best projects at discounted prices. While everyone's panicking, while everybody's dropping their bags, we're getting it at the very, very bottom and the very, very low point, right? So stay tuned. I'm going to be bringing you more alpha. I'm going to be letting you know what's going on. And this plan is actually, everything's falling right into place. Shout out to the Patreons. This is Crypto.XL. I will catch you next time. Peace. All right, so another thing I wanted to get into, right? Another thing I wanted to get into is the political landscape and how that affects crypto and how that affects for investment. Now, if you can recall, over 4 months ago, I was talking about the liquidity cycle and the financial cycles, particularly in America, the financial decisions of America in relation to when the election is in America, and how that affects the liquidity in the market, and how the liquidity in the market and other financial markets, such as stocks and real estate, how it affects crypto. So as you know, 2024 is an election year, right? And this is an election year, and we're going to have both the Democrats and the Republicans vying for political dominance, and both parties want the White House, they want the House of Representatives, they want the Senate. Both of them want to remain in power, or they want to obtain power. Both of them want power. They want to stay in power. Now, the Democrats have been quite hawkish in crypto. Biden, Elizabeth Warren, they've been anti-crypto. There's a strong anti-crypto sentiment from the Democratic Party, and they also wanted to ban and outlaw crypto. They were going even after MetaMask. They've fined people through Gary Gensler, through the SEC. A lot of companies have paid hefty fines. A lot of exchanges, instead of fighting the SEC, they just decided to settle, and they delisted securities. They delisted cryptos that were deemed securities by the SEC, that were unlawfully deemed securities, because the SEC actually does not have jurisdiction for that. But what the SEC has is they have the power of the government behind them. So a lot of these institutions, including the trading firms, a lot of them instead of fighting the SEC, instead of getting their lawyers to fight back, they would rather just pay the fine and settle with them, because getting lawyers to fight the SEC costs more than actually just paying the fine in a lot of cases. But in the long term, it actually costs more, because there's a lot of business that they're going to be losing.
We uncover the hidden gems of the crypto market. Are you ready to discover the next big thing in investing? Get ready to embark on an exhilarating journey with us as we hunt for small cap coins with the potential to explode. Join us as we dive deep into the world of small cap cryptocurrencies, exploring their untapped potential and uncovering opportunities for growth that could turn your investment into a fortune. Whether you're a seasoned investor looking for the next big winner or a newcomer eager to learn the ropes, Crypto.XL is your ultimate destination for insightful analysis, expert tips, and the latest trends in the small cap crypto market. Remember, this is not financial advice. Only invest money you can afford to lose. Don't miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime. Hit that subscribe button and join us on this thrilling adventure to uncover small cap gems that could skyrocket your portfolio to new heights. Let's make 50-100x gains together.
Good day, guys. This is Crypto.XL, back today with more crypto updates and news. And as predicted, the Ethereum ETF has passed